Hey everyone, Cal here with Intlagents, here to do another fitness video. So as you may have seen in other videos, I am now a P90X3 graduate, as well as Insanity Max 30 graduate. In this video, I'm going to compare the two workout programs, and if you're thinking about picking one up for yourself, I'll talk about how these programs are the same, talk about how they're different, and tell you which one I like best. And hopefully that'll give you some ideas and help point you in the right direction and let you make the best choice. So let's get started. Let's talk about how these programs are the same. First off, both these programs are home-based workout programs for about 30 minutes every single day. It's developed by a massive fitness company called Beachbody, which they have a huge community of people who are there to motivate you. So if you have any issues with motivation, you want someone to talk to, there's a huge community of people available to you, and they'll walk you through the programs. Either one of these programs, they have people available who have been doing it with you and probably doing the same time as you, who are going to go through the same struggles as you. So you have a huge community there for people to talk to. So it's great being part of a big company like that, or buying one of their products and competing with, or not competing, but doing the program with them. One of the major things is both these DVDs can be picked up for under $50. And what you get for that is a couple of DVD packs. This is P90X3 and this is the Insanity Max here. And they come with DVDs in the sleeves and a whole bunch of workouts. And also in both DVD packs, they come with nutritional guides. So one of the most important things is trying to get in better shape and you need a little bit of help. You don't really know what to eat. Both these guides give you a rough, they have recipes in there. They give you ideas what to eat, what not to eat, alternatives. They give you a whole bunch of information you can absorb and you can figure out what you want to eat. And it really helps you to, basically it helps you better results. So that's another way that they're the same. Again, both DVD packs, and they both have their nutritional values in them, which I think are standalone are worth the money to pay. Under $50, I think, is such a good value for both these programs. Next, let's talk about how these programs are different. Now, to start off, both these programs are different trainers. The Insanity Max 30, it's Sean T. He's a trainer, and the other one is Tony Horton, who does the P90X3, and he's the one who created that P90X, P90X3, and he created the whole process. Well, Sean T is the one who created Insanity Max. Both trainers are a little bit different, but both of them are great. Not a huge issue with being different trainers, but just definitely one of the differences in what they have. Another major thing that's a huge difference between these two programs is the Insanity Max 30 is only 60 days, while the P90X3 is 90-day program. So one's 3 months and one's 2 months. That can be a huge, depending on what your schedule is or whatnot, or how long you want to do the program, that can be a huge factor for you. Another major thing at how these programs are different is the Insanity Max 30, while it's an absolutely insanely difficult cardio, it's almost only exclusively cardio and toning. So if you're looking for doing some weight loss, or you're doing anything like to tone your body up, then the Insanity Max program's for you. Now, while the P90X3 is definitely a more well-rounded program. And what that means, it's got a lot more to it. While you have the cardio and the weight loss, just like the Insanity Max 30, you also have to use dumbbells, which is also muscle building. So you have the muscle building. You also have yoga inside the P90X, which is good for stretching, as well as you have recovery days. So the P90X3 is definitely a well-rounded program, which depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking to lose weight, then maybe Insanity Max 30 is better for you. Another good thing with Insanity Max 30 is different is it really pushes your endurance. If you're looking to do any kind of endurance work, whether it be marathons or anything, then the Insanity Max is definitely something that's going to push you to a new level. One cool thing with that whole program is after you get to the very end, they have you go back to the very beginning, do the very first program again, and you destroy it. Even though it defeats you the first time, you absolutely destroy it the second time. It's a really cool thing to see, and see how far you progressed and see how far your endurance has gotten in the whole program. So if you're trying to work on your endurance and your cardio and everything else too, then definitely Insanity Max is the way to go. If you want something more well-rounded and get some muscle building, then P90X3 is the way to go. And last thing that's a big difference between these two programs is the Insanity Max 30. You need no additional equipment. Everything you need is basically just be able to have a space where you can jump and move in your own body weight for every single exercise they do. While a P90X3 is you have to get a set of dumbbells or a set of bands, a push-up bar, and a pull-up bar. Those are the minimum things you need to do that whole program. So depending on how much money you want to spend, to buy a set of dumbbells, you're going to need a set of bands and push-up bar, pull-up bar. You're going to get at least $200 or so. So it all depends how much money you want to spend. Again, going back to the other Insanity Max 30, you only need to spend $50 for the program, and that's it. So price can be a huge factor of how much money you want to reinvest in what you're doing, and how much money you want to spend. Basically, that's it. So aside from that, like, both these programs are great, but you got to figure out what your choices are, what you want out of it. You want to work on your endurance, you want to get toned down and get thinner, then Insanity Max is the way to go. If you're more well-rounded, you want to work on your arms and your body and your cardio and lose weight, then Insanity Max is the way to go. Or I'm sorry, then P90X3 is the way to go. In my opinion, being who I am, I want to be more rounded. I like the P90X3. I think it's a way better program. But again, both of them are an amazing value. I'll leave a link below for both these programs. I highly recommend picking both of them up and trying them out. Now that I've completed both, what you can do is what I'm doing is combine them. Being that P90X3 has certain cardio programs, to be honest, the Insanity Max cardio is way better, way more hardcore. So what you do is combine them. Even though there's a P90X3 day called the Challenge, it's one of the best chest and back workouts I've ever done in 30 minutes. You combine that with the next day, you combine that with one of the Insanity Max. So the best thing to do is take both programs and you combine them. Use the cardio for Insanity Max, then you go to an arm day for P90X3, and you do a yoga day with P90X3, then go back to a cardio day with Insanity Max. So Insanity Max has a better cardio. I highly recommend you combine both programs, and you get the best of both worlds, and you really get amazing results, and do what I'm doing now, and you enjoy them more, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button below. Hope you got some good advice, and hope you pick up one of these sets, if not both. I really think they're both world class, and to be honest, they're a steal at under $50 a piece. Always remember, it's never too late to keep in shape, and I'll see you next time.